Yo, what up? Back again, Labyrinth Guitars. Sticking on the Therapy, Andy Cairns from Therapy's guitars that are in my shop for a good old spruce up. This is the white, which looks very yellow now, Les Paul Custom SG. The 3 pickup, but we don't use that. We've got in here, I think again it is the 490T if I'm not mistaken. I repaired one of these many years ago. I rewound one for him, and I'm not sure whether it was in one of Stevie's guitars that a gent who was the, or still is I guess, backline tech, and on second guitar it might have been his, or it might have been one of these. I'll know when I strip them and see what my handiwork is. But yes, this one is the most battle scarred of all the ones we've got in. It has had a previous complete neck repair. I would say that most likely came completely off. That's been repaired there in the past. Obviously you can see the beautiful, what has had some tape on there, and the lacquer's worn, and obviously it says kill there, but we know we're all love speech, not hate speech around here, so maybe I'll put a sticker on that says love or live. There are chips to it. It's got chunks out of there. It's got the classic Gibson like cracking and aging around the diamond inlay, ebony fingerboard with the blocks. It's the bridge is in a bit of a state. It's all going to get stripped back. We've got these pots which are not really used. It's just this pickup, but these are foofed, man, and I may replace those just for, I mean, that one didn't even move, gee. That one didn't even move. I may replace all those for the potential of future. It doesn't get used, it's just a live guitar so far, but you never know. It's better to have a gun and not need it, etc. One of the major things we're doing to this is this whole piece section here. As you can see, you can see there, that whole piece, when we take the back plate off, that's held together with screws on the back plate. When that back plate comes off, that whole bottom half of this guitar just comes away. It's a pretty clean break though as well. The pot stays on. The pot stays on there because we found that out mid-tour last year when I was having a look inside and the whole damn thing came off. It's just held together with screws, but it's holding. But we're going to do the glue repair on that. We're going to strip it all down and we're going to re-glue that back on there. It's got a hella chunk out. But you know, these are the workhorses. This is what they're for. It's a tool for the job, and it's had some punishment. It's had battle scars in the heat of passion in a show, I'm sure. That's what it's about. As long as that's why I'm here, you know, I'm here to keep this shit together so we can get the songs finished, keep the tour, keep the show moving along, and when we get dings and chips and pieces missing and half of the guitar front and bits, as long as the meat and taters is good here, you know what I mean, we're good, and we're not getting too precious over it. It's got this disgustingly beautiful, just fading everywhere. That's obviously been sanded back at some point there when the repair's been done. But you know, you can see the white undercoat there, or the whiter undercoat. The fading, the top lacquer coming off. Down here it's really yellow where UV has got to it, I guess. Frets, we're doing again. The nut we might get away with, I'm not sure, but frets definitely doing. Again, there's still a bit of meat left on these, so it's not refret time. And refretting with a bound neck like this is it's a pain. It's doable, but it's a pain. The bridge is structurally fine, but it needs some finessing on the saddles. There's some tarnishing and gnarly bits. All this gold faded hardware is going to get cleaned up. Jack socket looks like it's about to give up the ghost. and that's what we're going to do with this one. This we used for just a standard drop D tune, as far as I'm aware, in the tour. We used it the other day at a festival in France because one of the SGXs gave up the ghost, so I used this one as the... It's been retuned, but I used this one as the open D Unbeliever guitar, and then I tuned it up to E, back up to E standard for the last three tunes, Scream Major and etc, etc. But here we go, here's another one. Andy Cairns, Therapy, #1 rock artists currently in the UK. And what a thing of beauty it is, and what a pleasure and an honour it is for somebody like myself to have these and work on them and work with a band, because when I was a youth, I was a fan as a kid. I grew up buying the records, listening to the records, way before I got into guitar, luthier work. I was just a fan, just a, you know, dyed my hair black, little miserable emo kid. Before emo were emo and that shit. 90s, 92, 93, I were a fan. And now they're a fan of me. Brilliant. So there we go, that's another one that we've got in, and once it's all spruced up and done, I'll probably do a quick update. There's a screw missing there, we'll replace. A quick rundown of that. So if you're a fan of Therapy, these are the tools, baby. Easy, innit?